cooler, but then it did get a little toasty, especially for this time of the year.
It did, Ryan, and it's only going to get hotter tomorrow. But I mean, I guess we're just inching closer, right, to that time of year where we just have to get used to it.
Yeah, you know, this month is typically a transition month in spring where it typically warms up faster and faster. And as a matter of fact, tomorrow near 90, on Monday 95, it's going to get hotter and hotter in the forecast before it cools down here in San Antonio. Before we get to that, let's chat about the numbers. It's the first of the month. And again, it's a transition month in the month of spring, and we typically start to really climb back in the 80s and even 90s this time of year. As a matter of fact, the hottest April temperature ever recorded in San Antonio, 101, and average rainfall this time of year, 2.42. Keep in mind, last month was only 1.2, so we do need a lot of rain. We have a lot of catching up to do here in San Antonio. Right now it's 72, 75 at Stinson, mostly cloudy. Winds are from the northeast right now, but they'll start to turn from the east and southeast later on tonight and tomorrow morning, which will usher in more humidity, more moisture, which will contribute to some patchy fog tomorrow morning. So if you're heading out early Sunday, leave a little extra early and anticipate a little bit more cloud cover, maybe a sprinkle or two, but in terms of rain, we're not looking at much. Now, around 7 o'clock this evening, we saw a few isolated storms out near Victoria, Highway 59. They just did not advance farther north, right? I mean, we do not have a lot of support in the atmosphere right now to sustain storms, and maybe a sprinkle overnight, but otherwise everything is dissipating here in the area. Meantime, 72 in San Antonio, 80 at Pearsall, 79 at Carrizo Springs. We have mid-60s north of I-10. As a matter of fact, Fredericksburg about to drop into the 50s overnight, so Hill Country counties, maybe a light chill on the air tomorrow morning and a light breeze. Tomorrow around 7 a.m., 5 to 10 miles an hour, which is why I do think anywhere east of San Antonio, some patchy fog. Light wind speeds typically help out with that. Tomorrow afternoon, mostly clouds, a little bit of sunshine after lunchtime, highs in the 90s with a wind speed near 20 to 25 miles an hour. So a little breezy and very warm. By about 5 p.m., we'll likely be near 89 to 90 degrees. Tomorrow, it's going to be a toasty Sunday. Morning clouds, some morning fog, clearing out the sunshine, highs in the upper 80s and lower 90s here in San Antonio. So here's the hour by hour. Tomorrow morning, patchy fog, overcast skies, middle 60s. Tomorrow, about 5 p.m., about 88 to 89. Would not be surprised if areas down I-35 towards Pearsall, Cotulla, Carrizo Springs, mid-90s, if not near 100 degrees out near Eagle Pass and near Maverick County. As a matter of fact, that's the trend going forward. Monday, 94 in San Antonio, 95 on Tuesday. And keep in mind, the record set back in 1893 of 93 will likely challenge some records starting on Monday. So it's going to be a very hot pattern before the cold front moves through, which, by the way, looks like Wednesday morning, midweek. So let's chat about that. The upper level ridge starts to build in from the south. A trough starts to move in from the west. That drags a cold front our direction. Not going to be strong, but what it will do is destabilize the atmosphere, stall out in the Gulf, and it looks like that'll generate our first chance at rain Wednesday morning, and more importantly, into Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday of next week. And depending on how fast this front moves and where exactly it stalls out near Corpus Christi, Houston, and near Galveston, that could mean some big chances for rain for us. So Thursday morning, scattered showers near the coast. This advances farther north, and it looks like, depending on, again, where this front stalls out, could dictate more about heavier rain, location, and timing. But right now, east of I-35, 3 to 4 inches of rain. Around San Antonio, 1 to 2, and less out west towards Del Rio and the Rio Grande. Our 7-day forecast tomorrow, 89, morning clouds, afternoon sunshine, 94 on Monday, 95 on Tuesday. Here comes the cool down, 78 on Wednesday with scattered storms and showers Thursday and Friday, and lingering into Easter weekend. Temperatures in the upper 60s and lower 70s as more and more rain comes in, and we do need the rain.